Hello!
Hello!
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Adam.
Welcome to I Love You But, where we talk about common relationship issues.
And our advice on how to deal
while we drink wine.
While we drink wine.
Wine, wine, wine.
Skittle-do-do-do-do-do, Andy Bernard, yeah!
So, tonight we're talking about I Love You But.
You're talking about credit cards.
Credit cards. Might be the bane of your existence right now.
Or a wonderful thing that helps you save money. Which is what we're discussing tonight.
But for the most part, it's probably the bane of your existence.
But potentially not.
And we totally understand that.
And we want it to not be the bane of your existence. We want it to be We want it to be something that helps you save money instead of the bane of your existence.
We want it to work for you and not against you. And to start that process, you have to be honest with yourself.
So you probably have credit cards. One, hopefully not more than two. Maybe three.
Oh no, it depends on those points that you're trying to get.
Oh snap! Oh, Z formation. So step one, if you have credit cards, statistics would say that you're in some amount of debt. Might not be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Or you might stare at the ceiling wondering, how will this ever change? Which is okay.
Yeah, to not be like that, you just gotta start somewhere. And to start tackling your debt and your credit cards, you have to
be honest, because you sounded drunk.
You do have to be honest. So take a glass or bottle of wine and be like, all right, this is what my credit card balance is. This is what my other credit card balance is. This is how much money I make. And we kind of talked about that in our debt episode. So go back there and look at that and just be honest with what your finances are.
This is actually a good tool to find that, is to add up all your debt from all of your credit cards and to truly face the thing in its entirety instead of just one credit card at a time. If you have 100 here, 1,000 there, or whatever your situation is, dealing with it isn't in its entirety makes you understand how much you're really in, which is actually something that we recently did, and it was like, oh, it seemed like so much less than that, but we had to face the whole of it.
Yeah, and it's not to make yourself have a bad night.
No.
Like, and if you do have a bad night, it's just one bad night. Like, get it over with.
If you do have a bad night, just know that it's the one.
You just gotta get it over with, man. And then after you're honest and like totally transparent with yourself and your debt and your credit cards, then you can finally move on. And the first thing that you have to make a plan to do
is pay them off.
Is to pay off not all of them, but to pay off the one with the highest interest rate.
Find the one that hurts you the most, get rid of it.
You have to, because you're gonna save more money over time. If you pay off the one that doesn't have the highest interest rate, you'll pay it off maybe faster, but
that's great.
You'll still end up paying
higher percentages on another card than you would for that one.
Thanks for finishing my sentence. I appreciated that a lot.
I got your back forever.
I really do.
Were you
appreciate
kidding?
it. No.
Okay.
Nope. Was not. So when you sit down and look at your credit card, you gotta know what you're spending money on. Because what my mom, the financial advisor, says is what you spend money on shows what you value. So if you're spending $150 a month on Chipotle instead of saving that $150 to pay for that acting class or that guitar or whatever the throw pillows you want,
that means you value Chipotle over those other things.
You do, and if you value Chipotle over, that's cool.
I respect you more for it if you do.
But if you don't, and that's not actually what you want out of life, is Chipotle 4 times a week.
Now you know where to take the money from.
Yeah, exactly.
To do the acting classes or to pay off the debt.
Which leads us into what can you cut? What can you cut out of your spending? Whether it's Chipotle or pedicures or maybe your cable bill. We all have Netflix, guys. Like, come on.
You can cut that.
You don't really need cable.
You need an internet bill. That's about it.
Well, internet and Netflix. Right, so you need internet, electric, and Netflix, and then you can save a bunch of money, and you don't have to pay money for cable. You don't have to go out and see movies because they'll eventually be on Netflix.
It's
Who
true.
Are we kidding?
Unless they're really good, and then Netflix will shun them, but they'll be on Hulu.
Then you can stream them illegally. Anyway, when you are going through this process and you are really serious about not having credit card debt, then you might have to have a few months where like you only have movie nights on Netflix or
At home.
or maybe you do your own nails or pedicure instead of going out and getting that.
I refuse to do my own nails. I
Yeah.
will only pay other people to do my nails.
He's difficult.
I am a diva. Diva switch flipped. Pa-tung, when it comes to these fingers and these toes.
Also, it is so much cheaper to buy a bottle of wine and have your friends over.
Than to go somewhere and buy a bottle of wine with your friends.
Yes, so much cheaper.
Literally at least half of the cost.
At least, if
And-
not way more. So, if you're old Greg trying to save some money, maybe you'll invite people over for Baileys instead of going out and getting some.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach. This is old Greg. If you don't know who this is, YouTube him.
And so the example that Kelly loves to offer up, in addition to the whole bar situation, which honestly is a huge money suck, if you're trying to save money, it's an easy thing to start to come out and be aware of. The other example,
That I use?
yes, is the mocha example. When
Oh.
you swing by Starbucks on your way to wherever you're going and you get a mocha, and they've gotten really expensive over the years.
They're legit like $5.
I literally remember when they were under $3 and under $4 for a mocha. It's insane, but it's not the case anymore.
Yeah. So if you get a mocha 4 times a week and it's $5, that means you're spending $20 a week on mocha.
Which is $80 a month.
Mochas.
Which
multiple of them.
A substantial amount, which is over your minimum payment, which means
is $80 a month.
it's a lot.
You can make your own damn coffee at home.
You can make your own espresso at home, and then
That's
you can
true.
even put some chocolate syrup in it, and then you can move on.
But an espresso machine's expensive.
Not too expensive.
It's an investment.
It's
Okay,
not too
you save
expensive.
money over time.
Save that money.
Lil Dicky, we love you.
We do.
Because being debt-free on your credit card feels so much better than drinking that mocha 4 times a week. I promise you.
Although both will keep you up at night. Am I right? Am I right? People. Oh, yes. This guy right here. Humble warrior. Yes,
This
I am.
one. Oh, God. So you might be wondering, well, then why should I have a credit card?
This thing seems evil. It's poisoning me.
But if you use your credit card to your advantage, you can just make money.
You can just manipulate that thing to give you a 2% discount on life, mother trucker.
Yeah, listen to this guy. If you want cash back, cool. If you live in a rural part of the country and you drive a lot, get a card that gives you a lot of cash back on whenever you buy gas or groceries. Or if you like to travel, like this bitch, you can get a card that
Pays for your travel.
pays for your travel.
You get groceries on your card, then you pay off the card, then you accumulate points, then you redeem the flights that you bought. And
Exactly.
sometimes those travel points don't just go towards flights.
No.
When we were in Chicago, we found out it paid for our transit passes.
For CTA.
For CTA. Unbelievable. We were like, oh, I guess we can redeem this for that.
Amazing.
Cool.
Completely amazing.
Completely and thoroughly incredible.
Literally amazing.
Whoa, are you Rob Lowe in Parks and Rec?
Oh, I could be.
That was literally the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, okay, great. I'm old Greg!
You're old Greg and you're Rob Lowe. It's beautiful and kind of weird at the same time.
You're welcome. Getting a credit card that works for you will literally make you money instead of lose you money.
This requires discipline and it requires a zero starting point. You have to get to the point where you can have an auto pay entire balance every month. So you never accrue interest, so it never hurts you. You can just get that 2% cash back.
Hashtag goals.
Every day.
Hashtag goals 2018.
Whoa.
Working on it.
Working
Working
on
on it. And it's okay if you're not all the way there, but make sure that you control your money instead of letting your money control you, or in this case, letting your credit control you. Like, you control your credit, girl or dude.
Keep in mind that a credit card is money you don't have.
It is literally money you don't have.
That's the reason we turn to it a lot in the first place. Keep yourself self-aware. Don't fall back into that trap, although it is tempting. It requires discipline, requires a lot of awareness and attention to detail on your bank account.
So instead of letting your credit card work against you by paying for interest for shit you literally couldn't afford in the first place, use your credit card towards your advantage. And that's really all there is to credit cards. For shizzle. So get your shit together, figure out your credit card shit,
Get all your shit together. Put it in a bag.
Take it out of the shit store.
Take it to the shit museum. Put it all in one place so it's together.
And then paint a watercolor with Bailey's.
Take it to the shit store and sell it. But get your shit together.
Easy now, fuzzy little man peach.
I'm that man Peach.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you have any questions about credit cards or how to use them or debt or any relationship issue, really.
Any issue at all. But most importantly, have a beautiful rest of your evening.
Do that.
And we look forward to hearing from you in the very near future.
You need more wine.
I do need more wine.
We're going to work on that. Bye, guys.
Bye.